Hello, SingSnappers. Trevor here. I just want to tell you that I'm really looking forward to this interview and sharing some things with the community, and looking forward to having some fun with it as well. And I do want to tell you, quite honestly, that I have no clue what the questions are, and I'm okay with that. So here we go. I don't want to stumble on my first question here, but I could talk a long time on this because I have a wide variety of interests and hobbies outside of SingSnap. I really enjoy being outside, being in nature, and I have an electric scooter that I really enjoy. It's higher end one. It goes very fast, and I zip around Ottawa all over on it. In fact, I use it now more than my car and more than my motorcycle when there's no snow on the ground here, of course. I like and I'm interested in photography. I have a drone that I like to fly and take video and still pictures with. And I can do that right from the house I live in now. I wish I had more time for the hobbies that I have and the interests that I have. I find that I just scratched the surface on a hobby, and I have several sort of things on the go like that. I love to read all kinds of different books, historical, fiction, mysteries. I love movies, and I get into binging different series on Netflix as well. Any of the current ones I have a lot of interest in. I like the crime drama ones, musicals, historical, and of course documentaries. I could go on and on and on, but I'll stop here. SingSnap. We made SingSnap partly because we developed technology that allowed us to record with the Flash player and Flash content back in about 2005, 2006. So we're dating how old SingSnap is right now, and I think we're coming up on 16 years old. So from there, SingSnap grew, and we had been in music business, dealing with professional musicians and consumer karaoke software. And my background had been in consumer software back in the day at a Canadian company called Corel Corporation, which was the largest independent software company in Canada at the time. And so we learned a lot of things about retail software and packaging and developing. And in those days, everything was in the retail channel. But funnily enough, when I started this company, it was to sell my product that I had written called Financial Tools, part of a thesis type project for my MBA. From there, we bought a company in Quebec City to expand our reach with different products, because we had great knowledge of the consumer channels in North America and international, and we're able to get products that we created and packaged into widespread distribution. Very quickly had Financial Tools in about 10,000 stores in North America, and sold all kinds of it before I sold the product off. When we bought a company called Tune 1000 in Quebec City in the late 90s, we put the whole focus on music and downloading music and downloading MIDI files for musicians. Then we developed the karaoke software, Cool Karaoke Studio, different versions of this that were retail products, again, for the consumer market in stores like Best Buy and the like, all over North America. We did quite well at that, but realized that the future lay in direct-to-consumer type products without the heavy distribution costs of retail product, and of course the heavy costs of physical manufacturing of product. I think that's sort of part A. And part B is that I love SingSnap, and that's currently why I still do it. I see that we do a lot of good with SingSnap in the world, and when I think about SingSnap, people would immediately, I think, say our product is online karaoke or singing. And I've come to look at it different now because I measure the impact that we have on the community and the individuals that use our product. So our product, yes, you can do karaoke, of course, and you can sing, but really what we've done here is we've packaged joy. SingSnap is about joy. It's about creating joy among members. It's about easing suffering. Those two things. And that's how I measure our success. If I can get on SingSnap and sing a song and have fun, I know I put a smile on my own face. Maybe I don't claim to be a good singer, but I have gotten better and I know it. And I've gotten better by practice and imitation, watching other people get better and learning by things they've done. I'll never be a professional singer, but I laugh because in some ways I get paid to sing. So SingSnap is about spreading joy in a world where there's too little of it, unfortunately. And thereby we ease people's suffering. We put a little sunshine in their day. And I know full well from the interaction that I've had, the friendships I've made over 15 years of SingSnap, that everybody on the SingSnap team is contributing to this, and we're doing some good in the world. We have a great product, and we're putting smiles on people's faces. So anybody that uses the product can attest to what I'm talking about, how they feel when they get a trinket, or they see somebody, one of their friends, sing a song and it's funny, or just it's emotional. And they gain from that. They feel good. They may not even know why, but that's what it is. That's our secret sauce. It's the joy we create in the world and the suffering we ease with for people. And I'm going to have to cut myself short because I'm very passionate about this topic, and I could talk to anybody all day long about the benefits of SingSnap and the joy of singing and the benefits of singing. Music to me is the essence of life itself. It's from the farthest dates back in history. It's how stories are told and history is recorded and lessons are passed on. Music is a special way to communicate the things that we can't otherwise say and reach people on a broad basis in a way they can understand. Particularly as it relates to SingSnap, I look at music again as spreading joy and allowing people to embrace the power of vulnerability. And don't kid yourself. There's a lot of power in being vulnerable. Specifically, I'm talking about when I see a video of somebody singing and I get a peek into their world. You're after me? Edit that out. No, just kidding. When I get a peek into their world that I wouldn't otherwise see, and I see them emote, and I see the true feelings, and you never know exactly what may be going on in their life, but I'm moved sometimes beyond words. I'm moved to tears when I look and see something, whether it be joy or sadness, and when people emote. When you sing and put your heart into it, and you sing like nobody's watching, you sing like nobody is listening, you sing for yourself and nobody else, your true emotions come through. And for me, that was a huge growth area and something I embraced, and it took me a long time to understand it. But it's an element of music and SingSnap that I totally love. I've learned many lessons from SingSnap. I would think the biggest thing I've learned from SingSnap is humility. To be humble, to be open, and to emote. SingSnap has truly helped me crack through my own shell and be a more sincere person that communicates much more effectively and straightforward than I ever have. That's myself, but I learned that lesson through participating in the SingSnap community, reading the countless messages I get from people that so generously share, their hardships. Not everybody has an easy life, and to see the creative and artistic people that we have on SingSnap that are so willing to put themselves out there has really humbled me like nothing else could, and really made me feel. And if I talk any more on that, I'm going to get emotional. So that's totally from the heart. I'd like all SingSnappers to share the love with the community. I encourage you to sing your heart out, sing like nobody's watching you, like nobody's listening, dance and sing, emote, express yourself in song, and watch people's reaction and see how you feel after it. Also, equally important is the listening and the communication that we have amongst members. Think about members that don't have the greatest mobility or have health issues, and they may be at home by themselves, and SingSnap may be the only interaction or their primary interaction with the outside world. So when you leave a comment on somebody's recording, favorite it, send them a message, letting them know that you enjoyed their performance. Never forget that you're touching people to the core. You never know how long somebody's worked on that song, how much effort they've put into it, and what it truly means to them. Only the singer really knows. But when we watch and listen to our SingSnap members perform, think about that, and think about the difference your positive feedback on this recording makes to them. It makes people's day, and I speak from experience. It makes my day when I get a nice comment or I get a trinket or anything like this, just to know somebody went to my page and listened to a song that meant a lot to me. To me, that's very important and again, very humbling. So I encourage everybody to keep on singing, to spread the joy and spread the love. We can't have too many people on SingSnap. Bring anybody you can in. It's all about spreading joy, sharing love, and easing suffering in the world. And that's what it's going to continue to be about. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this.